15 oktober i New York och det är 20 grader och vi ska in på Windup Fair-mässan, över 100 independent-märken och vi kör lite halda idag och vi kör nu. Välkomna med! One of my favorite brands here in the fair today is Shinola. Okay. I didn't know much about it when I came, but you let me introduce us to the brand.
All right, so Shinola is an American brand. Started in Detroit back in 2012. First year in 2012, we built only quartz movements. Then after that, 2013, we started our first watch line was the Runwell. It was just a 1069, we called the Argonaut. We're just a simple center, minute, and hour hand with the offset second hand. Then eventually we grew out a whole watch category. Now we've moved on to more manual wind and mechanical watches. We have these automatic watches here. This is our Monster watches, our diver watches. And we also have our Monster GMT watches. These two bronze watches right here are really nice as well.
Super cool.
This is our newest line that's coming out in the spring. This is a smaller 38mm Monster. It's called the Circadian. This will be coming out in March. This one here is one of our latest releases, limited edition. We only made 500 of these. This is called the Mooncraft Monster Watch. This is also a manual wind chronograph watch. Really nice.
This I really like. And I also have a favorite over here.
Yeah.
This one here, chronograph here.
Yeah, so this is the Lap 7. We have 7 laps. This is the Speedway watch. This is also a limited edition where we're only doing 250 of these. This is a automatic chronograph movement in this watch.
That's nice.
This is based on the Speedway. In Detroit, we have the Grand Prix, so we often usually release these around the Grand Prix and for our city. This is the first C56 Canfield Chrono.
Yeah.
It's a quartz watch, so these are quartz.
What's the price range on those quartz?
These are about $995, opposed to this one is $3,000.
Okay.
Some more affordable, friendly watch.
Yeah.
This one is also a very nice one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This is another mechanical chrono. This is the Mackinac. It's like a yacht watch, if you will.
Super nice.
Nice.
All right, thank you very much for your time and your presentation.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Take care. Thanks. Bye.
Everything is grade 5 titanium, hyperallergenic, vulcanized rubber. We assemble and calibrate in-house in Detroit. It's a Salida 200 movement, grade A, so we calibrated +4, -6. It's 20 ATM, so 660 depth rating. We have a integrated mono pusher into the back for quick release. And we have a custom duometer rubber, caoutchouc rubber strap. We've got an all black DLC, khaki gold.
Hi. Tell me a little bit about your brand.
So I'm the designer behind this brand. The founder, who's absent at the moment, his name is Hassan Madras. He works for the US Air Force. And he approached me about 2 years ago and said, hey, I want to make a field watch for the future, not for the past. I want to make something that fits, you know, the needs of people today as a field watch. So we got together and came up with some, you know, very futuristic, forward-looking designs based on kind of like modern-day EDC tooling, things like flashlights and trenching tools, canteens. We looked at a bunch of stuff for inspiration. So the visual cue here, when you look at a piece, you know, we're hoping this watch, when you look at it, it says beat me up, use me hard, because that is the purpose. This is a beater watch. But also this strange shape that you're looking at has a purpose. You know, rather than just looking sci-fi for the sake of it, it's got a very short lug to lug. Why? Well, I think a field watch should be versatile. It should fit a very small wrist and a very large wrist. So if you got a sub 6-inch wrist, this will fit. The lugs will not be a problem. If you got a huge wrist, it will lay flat. Another thing that I've noticed, just as someone who has a lot of field watches, they wobble when I go mountain biking. They flop everywhere. So I thought, hey, what happens if you distribute the weight lower on the case, left to right? Well, you do away with that left to right wobble that you experience with a traditional field watch. So, you know, we try to spec this thing out. The watch, it's $275. We got 10% of the proceeds are going towards Heart and Armor. It's a veterans charity. I think that if you're going to play in the cultural capital of like a military-inspired something, you need to give back. So again, just doing things that I think a modern, future-facing field watch should do. And yeah, we're hoping filling a unique gap in the market.
We are Maurice de Mauriac. We are the only watch brand based in Zurich, Switzerland. We are a family-owned business. My father started it 27 years ago, and now me and my brother took over the business 5 years ago, and we say we are the black sheep of the Swiss watchmaking.
All right.
Yeah, so this one is the L3 Cherry Blossom. It's a cherry blossom season we have in Zurich, so this is why we have it here in Rose.
Yeah.
And the loom is also great. You don't see it at day, but in the night the hour markers glow. And the design is from Fabian Schwerzle. He's a very famous Swiss designer who worked long time for Vitra. And you see he loves Bauhaus, he loves the reduction. And the movements are especially done for us by Concepto, a very high-end watch movement supplier who does everything for Jacob & Co., for the Octo Finissimo, the Finesse watch. They did all the engineering. And yes, it's one of our, I would say, very good watches which we sell the most. Yeah.
Det här är en favorit också faktiskt. Jävligt snygg grön. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.